What's up, people? AC DJ here at Kennesaw Mountain Park. It's nice and warm out here. Gonna hike the mountain? Probably not, but I am gonna bring you another video, so let's go. Welcome back, Movie Random, AC DJ. It's been a long, crazy weekend, so gotta make this video on the run. The random movie that I watched this week is called Company Business. This movie came out in 1991. Give you a brief synopsis. The CIA reactivates Agent Sam Boyd, who is Gene Hackman, to conduct a secret exchange of prisoners in post-war Berlin, while Boyd escorts his former KGB adversary, Peter Gresko, I believe, I can't pronounce it, it's Russian, to the rendezvous. The unlikely duo is tipped off that they're being set up. When the aging former Cold Warriors realize they are in over their heads, they enlist the help of beautiful Natasha Grimaud to help them evade the forces bent on sacrificing them. Now, just by reading that, the movie sounds great. The movie sounds like it will be top 10, it will be number 1, when in actuality, the movie sucked. I mean, I can't say it really sucked. I can say that the ending was not what I expected it to be. Now, the movie would have been great if it had a little more action. I mean, the story was pretty cool, how they were trying to evade capture because both of their governments pretty much disavowed them and turned against them. And they were trying to outwit their former employers, which in the end of the movie they did, which was pretty cool, but you never know what happened because it had one of those endings that left you hanging again, like all the other movies I've been watching. Pretty much when the movie ended, after they did all this running around and avoided the KGB, avoided the CIA, the movie ended up with the both of them sitting at a restaurant having coffee saying, okay, what next? That was it. That was the end. The ending was horrible. That's why I can't give this movie a crunch status, because the ending was horrible. If the ending would have been better, if the ending would have came to a definite conclusion, this movie would have been great. But since it did not do that, this movie turned out to be just another run-of-the-mill time waster. So, to keep it short, to keep it simple, Company Business, not crunk, wouldn't recommend it, and that was my random movie for this week. Welcome back. My movie pick for this week is another Gene Hackman film. Let's keep with it. Let's stay with the Gene Hackman theme, but this one was totally opposite than the random movie. This movie was actually pretty good. This movie is called Crimson Tide. Came out in 1995, and for a movie to be based on a submarine, the entire film, you would think, this is gonna be boring. They're just on a sub, and this is how interesting could this movie be with them being on the sub for 2 hours. But for some reason, Tony Scott, which is the director, made this movie a very interesting film. It's also starred Denzel Washington, who was the man at that time, and basically, Denzel Washington was the second in command. Gene Hackman was the first in command. He was the captain. Denzel was the first officer. whatever, and they were at odds over a nuclear strike. Gene Hackman wanted to order the strike. Denzel Washington did not want to order the strike. The communications and the radio went out, so they were pretty much blind in the water, so they didn't know what was going on the surface, and they were at odds to the point that they both had the ship people pitted against each other. Keep a long story short, it was a great movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Crimson Tide. If you haven't seen it, watch that movie. Made $150 million at the box office. It was a great movie. It's my movie pick for this week. Welcome back. To conclude, company business, no business watching that movie. Not crunk. It's not happening. Don't waste your time. You'd be better off watching Crimson Tide, which was my movie pick for this week. That was a great movie. Like I said, Gene Hackman, Denzel gave great performances, great story. Even though it was all in the submarine, that movie kept you at the edge of your seat. Random thought for this week, that things happen kind of differently in the hood. Case in point, I went to a Family Dollar. You would think you're just going to a regular Family Dollar. Nothing special about Family Dollar, right? Why is it that Family Dollar in the hood has its own doorman? Yes, that was the doorman that was working for tips at the Family Dollar. And he was making money. He was making money being a doorman, which goes to show, if you have the hustle, it's ways out there to get it. So, in any event, till next week, another movie pick, another random movie. See you guys later.